Give me a second. Hi, this is Tammy from Single Life Today, one of your connection guides. Welcome to our new member orientation. We just finished our introductions and now I'm going to go ahead and start our tour. So welcome aboard, everybody.
Thank you.
So what I'm going to do is go through the site and some of the features of our free membership, which has a lot to offer, as well as our premium level membership. So you understand what both offers are including, and take any questions that you have. So I'm going to start with our site. Because you're here tonight, I know that you were able to log in, register yourself, and sign up for tonight's event. But the website is www.singlelife.today. That's .today, not .com. And so once you get to the homepage, if you're brand new, you're going to click on Join Free Today. You only have to do that the first time. Once you've become a member, then you sign in the upper right-hand corner. It says sign in. I'm already signed in, so I see myself and I see my profile. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to click on my name and drop down to my name and at my name. That gives us access to our profile. Now, once inside your profile, two really key important items are to help everybody in the community get to know you better, create a cover photo and a personal photo. So in order to change either of those, you just hover over them and click on the little icon till it says change profile photo, for example. And then you would go ahead and select your file. This is going to be coming in from your desktop or your phone, whichever you choose. So in this case, if I just click on select your file, these are actually documents on my computer. So if you're already familiar from other sites that you've attended, then all you have to do is follow that. It's pretty similar. You're also able to take a photo. So if you click on take a photo and your webcam is working, of course, because I'm on Zoom, I'm not going to be able to show you that feature because it's got the Zoom camera already using for that function. But if you weren't on Zoom, you would be able to take a photo right from your computer and then go ahead and upload that picture. Once you upload the picture, sometimes people ask us, well, how do I get it centered and everything? So I'm going to kind of do a little sample here for you. I'm going to click on this. I will choose a photo. Let's see here, just a photo from let's just pretend. I'm going to try to find one that has me in it, and if not, that's okay too. How about if I choose, let's just say this one. So I'm selecting it. Now, in order for me to get it to where I want it, I just had to grab this little box, if you're able to see that. Take this box, move it. You're even able to enlarge it if you'd like, right? So once you get your picture centered where you like it to be, then you go down here to where it says crop photo, and look, there's what the picture would look like. You click crop photo and it goes ahead and it changes your photo. So I won't do that now because it will change my photo, but once you're done, you crop photo and then you do view my profile and you'll be able to see your picture here. So had I chosen that after I cropped it, it would have worked out fine. Now, another feature that is here on everybody's page is what's called the cover photo. So not everybody has a photo that's super long like that. If you're not a photographer, you may not have a landscape or a wide angle. So what I do is I go to Google, and I'm going to show you my trick. So I go to Google, and so what's your favorite destination? If somebody here tonight wants to tell me what their favorite destination is, maybe you can put it in the chat. That would be great, and then I'll search on that. For me, it's Paris, right? So I love France. So I put Paris, scenery, photos. Or you could put Paris, landscape, because that's what that's called. That shape of a photo is a landscape. So then I search on that. When that comes up, this is the tricky part and the good part. If you don't know that, you click on images. So instead of all, which gives you information about Paris as well as images, we're going to click on images so we get only images. So once I get that, I can start to scroll down, and here's where I'm able to see some of these wide angles. So the one that I have currently is this one here. So I would click on that one. And I know we have to be careful about copyright for the photographs inside a personal profile. It's okay. I think it's relatively okay. So I tend to use these. So what I would do here is I would right click and I would do save image as, not copy, but save image, because we want to put the file on your computer so that you can go and get it. So I do save image as, and it's going to pop up with a name already. And this is coming up on my computer, and it's called City Landscape Eiffel Tower. I'm just going to change it to Eiffel Tower because I may not remember city, but I'm always going to think when I look for this picture, oh, Eiffel Tower. So I'm going to go ahead and just save it as Eiffel Tower. And it's in my downloads. So once it's on my downloads, I'm going to go search for it. So I'm going to go back to Single Life Today. Do you see the profile now, everybody, on the Single Life Today page? Great. So now that we're here, I'm going to hover over change cover photo, and I'm going to select your file. And now I'll go search for that one. So now I'm looking for Eiffel Tower. Well, I put it in my downloads. Sometimes when you take a photo off the internet, it might go to your desktop or it may go to documents. In my case, it goes to downloads. So just pay attention when you're downloading it where it's headed. So there it is as Eiffel Tower. I will double click on that. And it comes into here. Okay, I didn't download it as a JPEG. So that was my fault. But had I downloaded as a JPEG, then let's go back again. Here's my Paris pictures. I'm going to right click, save image as, and it is a JPEG. So I'm going to save it again. And now I'm going to save it as a JPEG. So I skip that step. That will now allow me to select the file and upload it as an Eiffel Tower. So that's how you do that. And then view your profile once you saved it and framed it. And once you get it into this landscape version here, you are able to click on reposition cover photo. And if you do that, you can grab the photo and move it up and down. You see, I can move it if I want. Let's say I would rather have that as because it's kind of a bigger picture, right? So you get to choose. So let's change it to that. And now there's where we have it. So those are two elements in your profile that are absolutely free. You also have the ability to add your own photos. And that's, again, another way for members in the community to get to know you. So as you integrate, you're able to add photos, maybe from trips, maybe just some things about yourself. Maybe some of our members put their past trips or gardens, some things that they're interested in. The other thing that you're able to do is add a photo album. So we envision in the long run, as our members meet each other on vacations and we come home, we celebrate and we put our pictures here on the website. And that gives the other members a chance to see where you've been. They get to see what your tastes are and to start to get to know you through your pictures. And we'll be able to share our pictures here as well with the other travelers. So to create an album, you click on Create Album, give it a title. And then again, go to my phone or my desktop, choose the photos that are in here, and then hit open, and they all move into my profile, into my album. So make your album either public or only for members, for only your friends or yourself. So I'll make this one public and I'll create my album. And now I have an album for my Paris vacation. So this is all the pictures in my album. And if I go to photos, and view my albums. I get a chance to see my Paris vacation right here. And if I don't want that one any longer, I just have to do delete album. So very easy to add a new album and create. Hello, Laurel, welcome. We're doing a tour of the site, and I'm showing some of the free member benefits, which is a profile with photos. Now, once you join, you also have your own timeline. So as you load up new pictures or make comments, you're going to be able to see all your activities. And when you become a premium member and you make friends and you have access to the social network, that's when you're going to see some of the other members. These are some of my connections. So I'm friends with Mike, friends with Audrey, and they're posting, and I get to see my friends post, kind of similar to some of the other social networks. One of the other things I have inside my personal profile are my groups. I'm going to show you special interest groups, which are also premium member benefits, as well as making connections or friends. So let's go to the calendar, because that is 75% of our events are available for members on a free basis. For example, you're here tonight for the new member orientation. Tonight at 8, we have a travel talk, and we have that every Tuesday, and those are always free. So what all I have to do is click on 50 plus singles events to see the calendar. And again, you signed up for tonight's event using the features, but I'll go over it once again. So you'll see that some of the events are marked as premium, but most of them are free. So you're able to come in. Next week, we have a travel talk on Alaska. We have many experts and professionals and coaches who are coming to Single Life Today to speak about topics that are important to singles over 50. So we are a travel company, but we're also a happy place for singles to come and connect and meet one another and make friendships, create lasting relationships with singles like them, meet them on vacation, and then keep the relationships going even though we're in different places. And we know that Zoom was a big factor in the pandemic, but we imagine that this will continue to be a great way for our singles to connect when they're not on the road. So we're pretty excited about that. And we love your feedback, because by hearing from the members, we're going to learn what kind of topics you like to cover here, or what would you like to do when you come in and meet other singles, because we believe that creating those friendships can be done if you meet people who have similar interests, similar tastes, similar activities. So we're looking forward to your feedback, and we will be doing a survey this month, and we're giving away a free international airline ticket to one lucky member who completes the survey. So keep your eye on your inbox for that. So Suzanne, she is a professional makeup artist. She does shoots for famous people, and she comes here on Single Life Today and teaches us some of the tricks of the trade. We also have a doctor that comes on board. We have a financial planner. We have a dating coach, et cetera, et cetera. So lots of really cool professionals to help us at sometimes a difficult time for some of us. We're also featuring travel previews as well as meet and greets before a trip. So before we do the Portugal trip at the end of the month, we're going to meet all of our travelers. And as you can see here, we just came back from Utah on Sunday, and so we have a picture party. So that's always something to look forward to, get together with all these friends that you just made on your vacation, and now you get to meet, have a good time, and share your pictures, and really just have a little party, stay connected, and catch up on anything that has happened in the last couple of weeks from the trip, or continue to get more information from each other so you can stay connected. We know that people are going on social media and becoming friends, but really, other than posting and following, there isn't much opportunity for interaction. And with busy days, we feel like this might be a great opportunity, will be a good opportunity for you to say, you know what, I am going to attend that because I want to see all the people that I was on that trip with. And we believe that there'll be more and more opportunities as we get feedback from the members. So as you see, a lot of the events are free. And so come in and test it. Enjoy it. We don't want to pressure anybody to do the upgrade until you're ready. And let me tell you what the benefit is when you do decide to upgrade. So in addition to Single Life Today, we started 28 years ago as Singles Travel International. So we've been serving singles over 50 on vacations all over the world for 28 years. And then we launched Single Life Today in August of last year. So in order to get over to the other site, we take you over here to these three dots, and you are just easily able to get to the travel site by clicking on in-person travel. Before I take you there, I also just want to show you a couple of the features of the network if you become a premium member. So let me first show you the plan. So if you click on plans, you're able to see the opportunities here. So you can look at this at your leisure. But if you become a premium member, you're going to get not only the profiling, the friend making, the messaging, as well as live virtual tours. We do 2 a month. We're hiring local guides, and we're actually taking 90-minute tours in an exotic destination, some places we may never have dreamed to go. So far, we've been to Bhutan, Iran, Morocco, and because the guides are live, we feel pretty excited because we're able to give them some work at this difficult time, but it's also an exciting opportunity for us to see new places that we may not think about visiting and that they are giving us a tour on. So it's just like this, one-on-one. They call us by our name. You're able to ask questions. It's open mic. So it's pretty fascinating. And some of our members have said, wow, you know, I really have a new perspective on that destination now, having seen it live. And the guides are all professional and talented and young and energetic, and they have as many questions for us as we do for them. So when you become premium, you have access to the live virtual tours, and then you have access to the social network, special interest groups, messaging, etc. And I'm going to show you some of those benefits. The biggest benefit of all for the annual membership, which is currently $397, is you get solo travel discounts. So probably when you're ready to travel, you'll take a look at the site. I'll show you where they appear. And that's when you may say, oh, I can save $1,000 if I'm premium. That seems, you know, like the logical next step. So you become premium, you get the discount on your vacation, and then you get to enjoy all the features here at Single Life Today. So let me show you the social network. When you become a premium member, you have access to the Newsfeed, which has all of the other member activities here as people join, become new members, post pictures, etc. You also have access to the entire membership. So I'm going to click here to see who's actually a member. And when you see the green dot, that means the member is live on the site right now. So for example, I think Ina's on this meeting tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and connect with her. I'm clicking on this little icon. So I'll click connect, and now she will receive an email in her inbox from me requesting friendship. I do not have her personal information. She does not get my personal information. If she decides to accept my friend request, she'll get it in her email and she's able to log in and accept it. I'm also able to send her a message. So I just click on the little envelope here. You can see that. And now there's a box. I'm prompted. Be sure to let me know. So now, because you attended today's session, you are entitled to one premium member event. And just sending this to Ina, send a request to us at support singlelife.today in the next 30 days. So for attending tonight, for the new members, you get one free premium event, and you're just sending an email to us. So we'll give you the secret code to get in. You don't have to pay for that. So now that message went to Ina. She'll get it in her own personal email box. She can log in and respond back to me. On the left-hand side, these are all my friends and everybody I've sent messages. So you can see Janetta's online right now. She's probably waiting for Travel Talk. Brad, so anybody with a dot is online, but these are all my friends who I've sent messages to. So it's kind of nice, again, to keep us together in a much more intimate, everybody's over 50, everybody's a traveler. It's a much more cohesive group. It's not a dating site, so we're here for friendship, but who knows what's going to happen? It can happen, right? You never know. So what else do we have in the social network? We also have special interest groups. So once you become a premium member, then you have access to our special interest groups. And so this is an area where we're anticipating a great amount of growth as our members join, come up with interests, and we create a group, or they create a group, and we're able to connect with people more like ourselves or find out more about a specific topic. And when we have an expert, questions go into the special interest group where you're able to pose them, and the expert handles them during the session or answers your question online. So we've got all kinds of, from world travelers, a lot of our members are retiring. And so wouldn't it be nice if you had somebody to say, you know, I'm about to retire, and someone else says, yes, I've already done it. Here's some recommendations. Our financial experts center on that topic a lot, because we all have questions. I just turned 59, so I'm curious about when to apply for Social Security. I know it'll be a few more years down the line, but I know that there's ways to do it right, and there's ways to kind of, you know, mess up. So anyway, so if you're into cooking, we have a premium member only special interest group, and that is available to all of our premium members. So those are the beginning features right now, and some of the benefits of being a premium member and a free. And so let's get over to the travel section. So I'm going to click on in-person travel. That is going to take us to Singles Travel International website. Here on this homepage, you're going to be able to look at all of our trips. So you may want to start on the homepage and click on a category of interest, whether it's cruises or weekends or tours or adventures. And then, or you could click down and look at what the featured trips are. And for example, here's one to the Greek islands, and you see solo cabins for less. So let's click on that. And I'm going to show you how to view the premium member offers. So when you click on a particular trip, right here in the promo box, it says free drinks, excursions, and gratuities, and then premium members save on your own space. Go for the ultimate Greek experience and get free air from Athens to Crete, and when you book the Isle of Crete rendezvous back to back, which is another $159 value. So there's a lot of information in there, always in this first promotion box at the top of every page. And then when you click on book now or price my trip, they take you to the same place. We're going to see the pricing. But before we do that, I get this question a lot. Sometimes when you're looking at the who's going page, members have asked, how do you show up as considering? And I'll show you what that looks like. Maybe in hindsight, it'll make more sense. But right here under the book now, where it says make a favorite, that way you get to store the trip as a favorite in your profile, but it also shows you as being interested on the who's going page. So I'll show you what that looks like. I think I'll do that before I do the book now. On the left-hand side, you have a navigation bar. And so all of our trips, and this is one of the very special things and unique about Singles Travel International, is that we have a community over here as well. And on every single trip page, you're able to see who's going. So in addition to the itinerary and to the frequently asked questions and what's included and highlights, we also have a who's going section. So if you're interested in this particular trip, for example, this one being the Greek islands, you could click on view all. It usually takes a minute. It's searching. But now you get a chance to see everybody who's booked on this trip. Well, I'm telling you that it's 50 plus, so you get a good chance to see here. This is a pretty 50 plus crowd, as you can see. Even Shelly, I think she just turned 50. Hi, Shelly. Pardon I know she won't mind. She's on with us a lot. So, but it's nice for you to see. You can see who the men are, who the women are, where are they from? So it's really nice for you to get to know who's in that group even before you book. You don't even have to pay. This is available to you on the Singles Travel International page by just clicking this big register button on the right-hand side. So you click register. I'm trying to bump it up so you can see. And you fill this out, and then you become a member for free. And on your first trip, you get $50. And if you become premium, you get the premium discount plus the $50. So let me show you where you see the discount. So you saw in the promo box, there was a promotion. Now I'm going to click on Price My Trip. And right here on the Price My Trip or Book Now, you see that the inside cabin has a premium discount of $910. So if you are a premium member, you only pay $29.39, whereas non-premium members pay $38.49. So if you're thinking about it, $397 makes a whole lot of sense because you're going to save more than that. On the Ocean View, it's $1,020. You only pay $32.69. So that one looks like, well, we got a little bit of a change there. It's a couple dollars more. However, I will fix that. And you're going to save $1,020 on that one. So that is what you're offered as a premium member. Looks like the balconies are sold out already on this particular one, but it's that simple. So once you become a premium member, you just go ahead and check out. You put premium in the order notes box, and we take it from there. And if your price is higher, we'll make an adjustment. You'll see the change inside your reservation and payment section in 24 hours. So those are the benefits of becoming a premium member. You have access to our site here. All of the trips are listed by category. If you want to see everything that's going on, just click all trips, and it'll show you all of the trips that are coming up in chronological order. You have some search capabilities here. You're able to search by activities. You're able to search by date, which would be month and year in our case, destinations, or search by departure date. And here's a nice one, newest trips. So if you just want to come in every once in a while and click on the newest trips, I did all trips and then sort by newest, and you're going to see, and you always have to activate the yellow button by find trips. Some sites just automatically, and we made the decision when we designed the site, we're 50 plus, we said, let them activate the button instead of just automatically populating. So these are some of the newer trips. This is our brand new one that launched last week, which is the Single Sailing Adventure Monaco Grand Prix in May of next year. It's the trials. And we'll be talking about that tonight at 8 o'clock in the Travel Talk. We have a representative from Star Clipper, and she's going to present three of our upcoming French destinations, French speaking. We have Morocco and the French Riviera, and then the Grand Prix from Monaco in May. So if you're interested in that, just go ahead and click the confirm RSVP on the Single Life Today site and join us at 8 o'clock. It will be a different Zoom link. So these are some of our new trips. And if you want to know what's coming up down the line that's not on the site yet, we've strategically located it at the bottom of the site, so it's not so easy to find. But if you go to the bottom of every page, we have from our blog, at the top is our 2021 to 23 vacation calendar. So what I recommend is you bookmark this. Keep this bookmarked as one of your favorites. And as we launch a new trip, it becomes live. These have already passed, but as we launch new trips, this link would take you right to the trip page. But you'll see down here toward the bottom that we have, for example, one more trip left for this year. That's going to be New Year's Eve in Las Vegas. And that's going to be on sale June 9th. So you know that you can come back on June 9th, and this should be a link right to that new trip if you're waiting, because a lot of our members are very avid travelers and they want to plan way in the future. So we don't want you going somewhere else. We'd rather have you book with us. And sometimes that requires that advanced information. So some more things coming up for 2022 are here. Several are launched already, but we're releasing one new trip every week. So this is a great way for you to see what's up and coming, and we're already working on 23. And at the very bottom, this is a blog page. So as long as you're logged in to Singles Travel International, you have the ability here to give us your feedback. And we would love to get your feedback because we're building new trips, all the time. So we'd love to know where you're coming from. So basically that is the tour of the Singles Travel International site, the Single Life Today site. And I'm just going to ask right now if anybody has any questions. I would be open to that. But for those of you who are home, I hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Thank you for joining.